TRN News.
Hundreds of people gathered in downtown Nashville to honor civil rights leader John Lewis and call for greater voter participation Saturday. The 5th annual Representative John Lewis Way March brought together demonstrators, lawmakers, and local leaders as part of the nationwide Good Trouble Lives On events. Speakers highlighted concerns over voting rights, including Tennessee's recent redistricting changes, while encouraging people to register and turn out for upcoming elections. Free eye exams and prescription glasses will be provided to people experiencing homelessness in Memphis. This is possible because of a new partnership between the Southern College of Optometry and Catholic Charities of West Tennessee. The Vision Care Clinic is opening this summer as the Catholic Charities campus at 1325 Jefferson Avenue. I'm Joe Lincoln.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I liked things to always be the same. Anything new or different would scare and upset me. I was very sensitive to lights and sounds. It was almost like I had bigger eyes and ears than everyone else. So I built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. I didn't like looking people in the eye. It made me feel uncomfortable. I'd throw big tantrums over little things like when my socks didn't match. Sometimes I'd do the same things over and over. Until one day, I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
You can see signs of autism in children as young as 18 months. Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
The Shelby County Criminal Courts building reopens today after a water main break forced closure of several courtrooms last week. Most operations at 201 Poplar are expected to resume, though ongoing building issues will force Memphis Municipal Courts 1, 2, and 3 and the Memphis City Court Clerk's Office to remain closed. The incident has renewed a debate over whether the aging jail should be repaired or be replaced. Following pressure from Vietnam veterans groups, the part of Vietnam Veterans Boulevard that was renamed the Charlie Kirk Memorial Highway is being returned to its original name. The change comes after veterans groups objected to the renaming. Veterans said the highway should retain its dedication to the 25 Sumner County vets who died in Vietnam. State Representative Johnny Garrett says he realizes now that veterans consider the road sacred ground and should not be changed. The designation of Charlie Kirk Memorial Highway will be moved to Long Hollow Pike. I'm Joe Lincoln, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Cookeville's City Council has approved the master plan for the massive 39 Depot redevelopment project. The plan adds more than 370 parking spaces, new sidewalks, railroad safety upgrades, and a redesigned oblongabout to fix traffic issues at Cedar Avenue and Broad Street. Council members also authorized negotiations to acquire property needed for the project, including possible eminent domain. Monterey leaders will soon vote on a proposed annexation along Crossville Highway. The plan covers about 29.5 acres inside the town's urban growth boundary and includes a full plan of services recommended by the Planning Commission. The proposal says police, fire, and garbage service would be available immediately, with water service within 1 year and sewer service within 10 years. A public hearing is set for September's board meeting, and the annexation could take effect December 1st. Tennessee Tech is giving Putnam County students a head start on college admissions. For the 7th straight year, the university has opened its exclusive Putnam First early admissions window, letting county residents apply for the 2027-2028 academic year 2 weeks before the general public. Students who apply early also get their application fee waived. Tech officials say the program strengthens the university's long partnership with the community and leads into events like the College Town Kickoff and Tech Night at Fall Fun Fest. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
Good Tuesday morning, folks. Today's weather will be twofold, with heat and humidity being the main story this afternoon, followed by the possibility of severe weather this evening. Highs today will top out in the lower 90s and are mostly sunny skies. A line of strong to potentially severe storms expected to move through this evening. Damaging winds and flash flooding will be our main concerns. From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor. Download the free UC Weather app today to stay advised with the latest weather information.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune and dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:07.
Boy, it was so humid yesterday.
It's same today.
I had just a little crack in my windshield.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so humid. And I mean, we tried to do that little whatever it is to patch it. So it was so humid, it went all the way up my...
Really?
On the driver's side, that one that was right down at the bottom. Yeah. And we tried to, I don't know.
It cracked more or you had condensation coming in?
No, it wasn't condensation, but it cracked more. And I think because of that humidity and it was swelling, you know.
I don't know if that is or not,
but it was so hot. I was thinking there was a correlation between it's been fine for the last several months.
Could be, or could have hit one of the many potholes.
That's true, but it's all the way up my driver's side windshield now.
Well, I bet that messes up all your electronic stuff too, all your lane mitigation.
It doesn't.
It doesn't?
Mm-mm.
Well, that's crazy because a lot of times all the new windshields, they've got stuff in them.
Well, it hasn't yet, but maybe it hasn't reached where it needs to be.
Maybe, I don't know. A few things you need to know. Congratulations to Wild About Cats in Cumberland County. They have been named the grand prize winner of the Pet Sense Celebrates Pet Hero sweepstakes. They got a $5,000 donation from Pet Sense by Tractor Supply. So congratulations to them for winning and taking care of cats because they're wild about them.
Wild about cats.
Wild about cats.
Mark your calendars for a spectacular 120th annual fair from Cumberland County. It's happening this coming Friday through August 1st, and they're having a carnival within the fair, of course. And it says carnival. I mean, that's the main thing they're talking about.
Yeah.
So I guess the rides. It said the carnival is coming. It's going to be part of the fair. Yeah. So it's this Friday in Cumberland County. They put on a really good fair.
Yeah, they do have a good fair up there in Cumberland County. Well, back to school time is almost here, and the Mountain Mamas up in Monterey are having a back to school bash at Whitaker Park, July the 25th from 4 until 7. Hot dogs, chips, ices, popcorn, free backpack, school supplies, hygiene bags, clothing, shoes, haircuts, photo backdrop, bounce house. They've got it all going on for you. Again, that is July the 25th. That's Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
From 4 until 7 there at Whitaker Park in Monterey. Go by and see them. Those Mountain Mamas are really getting after it. And then they had a post. So that within Mountain Mamas, there's also Mountain Meemaws.
I love it.
And they do all the cooking.
Oh, that's great.
Mountain Meemaws do. I'd go to a restaurant called Mountain Meemaws. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
I'd go today.
Well, at the Good Neighbors Theater, this is in Birdstown, they have a free concert this Saturday at 7 p.m. Orfeo String Quartet, folk rock vibes.
Oh,
that
cool.
sounds like it would be so good, and a free concert. That's a nice little track up there, and you could go see the string quartet perform.
I saw something cool yesterday. It's the Black Jacket Orchestra, I believe. I believe they're out of Chattanooga. I don't know where they're out of, but they're going to be in the Tri-Cities, and what they do is it's this orchestra, and right now they're doing all Def Leppard songs.
That's cool.
And they go and they rock out, and there's lights, there's smoke, but it's a symphony orchestra up there. And
that would be pretty amazing, I think.
I think that'd be really cool. And there's lights. I mean, it's like a rock and roll show, except it's a symphony orchestra, playing Def Leppard songs.
I think I would enjoy that.
I would like to go see that.
And so, I mean, I like some of the songs that an orchestra plays anyway. I may not recognize some of them, but we would recognize those.
They start pour some sugar on me, I'm in.
I love it.
I think that'd be awesome. I forgot where. Somewhere in the Tri-Cities in it soon. I'll have to look that up, but I'm not going to drive to the Tri-Cities to see them.
Just put in Def Leppard Tri-Cities or something like that.
Look
Def
up
Leppard
Black Jacket Orchestra.
Black Jacket, okay.
Pretty sure what they're called, but it seemed really, really neat. At Burks Elementary in Monterey, the final tryout for basketball for 5th and 6th grade boys is August 3rd at the Burks Gym from 4:45 to about 6:15. Physicals must be uploaded to a long website that they've given here, but I'm sure if you call and ask them, they can help you out with that. But if you want to try out for basketball at Burks Elementary, it's coming up on August the 3rd.
There's going to be an Upper Cumberland Fire and Rescue Expo that's coming August 29th and 30th. That's going to be at the Upper Cumberland, doesn't say. Baxter Fire Department is putting this on, but it's going to be somewhere in Cookeville. It doesn't say the exact place. I just now noticed that. Training sessions, industry exhibits, hands-on demos, networking, and just part of building a stronger community. So mark your calendar for that. That's August 29th and 30th.
All right. We had last week, we had, I'm having Pet Foundation.
Caitlin
Steakley.
And Ron Chapin.
And I saw her and her husband out at Irrational Kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get used to seeing somebody in a certain element, then when you see them not in that element,
you're like, no, where do I know you?
I know her. And then it took me a second to figure it out. And she finally said hi to me first. And as soon as she talked, I was like, oh, yeah, I know you. But met her husband for the first time. Great dude.
Yeah,
that dude's awesome.
They're a really cute couple.
They really are. Nice as they can be. But anyway, back to what I was going to tell you. Stuff the Bus. They had their first one in Allgood at the Walmart last week. This Friday, the 24th, they're going to be at the Cookeville Walmart. And here's what they're looking for. Hygiene items, clothing, class snacks, supplies. They'll give you a list. If you show up there, they'll give you a list to go into Walmart with. So you don't have to guess. You know exactly what they need. But that is coming up Friday. I believe that's 10 to 4, I believe is when the
Yes, you're
time
right
is.
at the time.
So
Yeah.
go by Walmart on Friday and help out with the PEP Foundation and stuff the bus.
Now, the following Friday on the 31st starts our tax-free holiday,
Ooh.
and that's July 31st through August 2nd. Well, I was wondering, I was asking you the other day, exempt computers for personal use must cost $1,500 or less. Exempt clothing and school supplies must cost $100 or less per item. And you can go to tntaxholiday.com if you want to find out more. But it's not this Friday, but next Friday when that
Okay.
starts.
All right. I love that tax-free holiday.
too.
That's nice. Yeah.
And then Baxter Historical Society is announcing the Harvest Festival.
Yeah.
It's coming September 26th from 10 to 4. That's always a fun time. I love the Baxter Harvest Festival. And that's all I have.
All right, your 2 cents is brought to you by Freedom Pond. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Stop by and see them for pretty much whatever you need. Tools, they got a bunch of them, a bunch of good weed eaters right now. Big name brands too, like Steel and well, all the big name brands. But I saw they had in a picture they had 3 Steel.
Wow, those are great ones.
Yeah. And new, they're expensive.
Yeah.
They're not that expensive at Freedom Pond. So
yeah, check them out first. Name a state you wouldn't move to even if someone offered you a free house and covered all your living expenses.
a free house and all my living expenses are covered.
But a state you would not move to. You're thinking if your living expenses and
I'm here to tell you, a free house and living expenses,
you'd move to California?
Yeah. Just because I live there don't mean I have to abide by any of their rules.
And don't mean you have to stay there that long, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what all the rules would be.
I mean,
even though I made up the question.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Stay there for a little bit.
That's a tough question.
And then resell and make
I
some
like
money.
free money.
I do too. Who doesn't?
Gosh, man.
But we have a lot of folks that are saying, and I thought a lot of folks would say California because everybody likes to pick on California.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of different
All
answers.
right. Well, okay. I can't wait to hear them. And I might think of one. My first knee jerk was California, but California is beautiful.
It is.
I mean, just because their government sucks, California is beautiful.
And I think we could, if it's living expenses are paid and everything, we could have fun going and seeing all the different things,
right.
and then sell that home, make some money, and move back.
A lot of California is rural.
It is.
There's a lot of farmland there, and there's a lot of small towns in California. Very similar to here, but you're also going to get taxed to death. I probably wouldn't pick Michigan. I would say that might be the place. I got nothing against Michigan people, but they get taxed and it's cold.
Yeah.
At least in California, you get taxed and it's beautiful. So I don't know. I could probably make a case for moving anywhere for a free house and free living.
Well, yeah. Especially if you're able, if the rules are you're able to resell it later.
Yeah. But I mean, even if not, that's hard to pass up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just enjoy your time there.
Yeah, you could just you wouldn't have to do anything. Nothing would really matter.
Living expenses are paid and your home's paid.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Head over to our Facebook page, Good Morning Cookeville on Facebook. Find that and give us your answer. That's all brought to you by Freedom Pond, located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate here in the Willow Window Studio.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pond, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pond Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pond, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
When severe weather strikes, every second counts. Stay ahead of the storms with your hometown stations of Cookeville Communications, your trusted source for live, local, and accurate weather coverage with Anthony Taylor at Upper Cumberland Weather.
This is where your tornado warning is currently in effect, and we want you to be in your tornado safe spot right now.
We're always watching.
And this will be moving over the triple point of Van Buren County, White County, and Cumberland County here soon.
We're always ready.
All these locations need to be in your tornado safe spot now. If you're out driving, listening to us on the radio, you need to be getting off the road. You need to be getting into a substantial structure.
From breaking storm alerts to up-to-the-minute radar updates, our team is on the air, around the clock, keeping you and your family informed and safe when severe weather threatens the Upper Cumberland region and Middle Tennessee. When severe weather happens, be ready and stay ahead of the storms. With 94.7, the Country Giant 106.1, the Eagle 107.7 Grace FM, and Hub Plus on your Roku device.
It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 621.
Jenny Holmes is going to be with us. She has competed in several of the fairs, pageants, and
I remember when she did. She's just a year younger than me.
oh, okay.
We went to high school together, went to church together. I remember when she did all that.
Well, they're a stage sponsor for Fairest of Fair too, Fairest of the Fair, and she's going to be in. And I want to ask her about her competing and why all that's important and what she learned from all that. And then C.G. England is running for Cookeville City Council. We'll talk to her about all the things on her plate.
Oh boy, there's a lot going on. That city council race is heated up.
It is.
And early voting going on right now, and we need to call over there and get the numbers and see how we're, because to be honest, I was expecting a lot of traffic.
I was too.
The radio station is right there, right across from Lazy Cow. So
that's where you turn to. That's the election commission.
So I was expecting a lot of people. The traffic hasn't changed.
Well, it has been a little more coming out of that road beside of Lazy Cow. I forget maybe Emergency Services Road or something like that. I've noticed that a steady stream around lunchtime more.
Yeah, but I just wonder how the early vote turnout
I'd like
is
to
going
see
right
more.
now. Like I know in Warren County, they just released theirs, and I think early voting in Warren County is like 1,500 votes. So I don't know if that's good or bad for them or not, but I'd like to see how we're doing in that, because this is everything is highly contested.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Right.
Well, not every race, but you know what I mean.
Most of them.
But it's been this is the most contested it's been in a while for sure. So I like to see if that's and then there's been so much back and forth on Facebook. Facebook's just not worth it anymore.
Oh my goodness, it drains you.
Wait for this election to be over.
Me too.
Maybe we can all get back to normal.
I'll tell you one
people are hating on each other for no good reason.
I was excited to see so many people running. I love that. I love that people care.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're so negative and tearing others down, I don't agree with all that.
No.
I don't care which side you're on. I just don't agree with all that.
You can disagree, but disagree like a grown up.
Like an adult instead of all this bickering.
Oh my gosh. It's like junior high crap. It's terrible.
And if everybody thought the exact same way over everything, I think it'd be pretty boring.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, it's going to be over soon. August 6th, it'll be over. And then we can all go back about our lives.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been on, I got to be real honest, I haven't been on Facebook in about 2 weeks because it's just terrible.
It's kind of good to detox sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know if I didn't have to do it for work, I don't even know if I'd have a
I still
Facebook
post
page.
for work, but I
Right.
don't look at Facebook.
It's like post and boom,
yeah.
be done,
Yeah,
right?
post and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Because all that's in your feed, negative.
Negative. Terrible stuff. Yeah. Anyway, it's 6:24. It's time for your 2 cents, and that's brought to you by Freedom Pawn. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. If you're looking for a great handgun to carry, they've got several and knowledgeable staff to help you pick out just the right one. If you haven't had one before and you just don't know what to do or what would be best for you, they can help you out there, and they've got a lot to choose from at Freedom Pawn, 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta.
Name a state you wouldn't move to, even if someone offered you a free house and took care of all your living expenses.
I would have said several years ago, Alabama. But after going to Gulf Shores, and then there's a little town called Foley.
Yes, I've been to Foley.
Foley, Alabama might be the cutest, nicest little town I've ever been in.
It is adorable.
It's adorable. So if they were going to pay for me to live there, the answer is yes.
It's like, okay, you can pick the state, but can I pick where I'm
Yes.
going in that
Can I
state?
pick Foley, Alabama?
Yeah, it is precious.
It's nice. It's close to the
Yes.
Gulf. You could get down and go to the ocean, or you can go to Foley and be like you're living in Mayberry.
It's so nice.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
big fan of that, but don't tell anybody I said that.
I agree with you on that, though. Richard said, if you're going to buy me a house and cover my living expenses, I'd live just about anywhere.
Not anywhere.
Jenny said, I wonder if the people saying California have ever been there because it's absolutely beautiful.
Gorgeous. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
They're the way they govern and the way they tax and the way they do stuff is absolutely.
And you feel
nuts.
like they'll rob you blind, but if somebody's going to take care of your living expenses,
I mean, I'd be in. I can put up with free house and free money. I can put up with Gavin Newsom.
well, Jenny said that she personally wouldn't move to Alaska just because it's too cold.
I agree. Alaska's too hard to, and they've only got one Dairy Queen in the whole state.
I'm surprised they even got a Dairy Queen.
They've only got one now.
Rachel says Connecticut, the one I left to come to Tennessee. So
Now,
she left Connecticut and wouldn't go back.
I'll say Connecticut too. That is I don't like it at all.
Have you been?
Yes.
I've never been to Connecticut.
It's
I've not been to that area. I've been
I
to
tell you-
other countries. I've been to most of the
I
states,
tell you
but
what,
I haven't
I
been
would
up
pick
that
New
area.
Jersey over Connecticut.
Really?
I would.
So you have been to Jersey too?
At least New Jersey's got a personality. Connecticut's like New
Oh,
Jersey.
you mean you would pick it to live in other than Connecticut?
Yeah, Connecticut's like New Jersey, but boring.
Yeah, because I was thinking what really is in Connecticut.
Nothing.
At least you could sightsee a little bit in New
Yeah.
Jersey. Lorna said definitely California. And then she said California, California, California.
Well, I mean, you almost have to believe that because so many people from California are here.
Leaving and coming.
So you have to
here.
think, but I think a lot of it is they're just tired of being taxed to
Yeah.
death. The tax rate there. I mean, if you really look at it, if you plug in what you make now and then what you get to keep if you lived in California, absolutely not. No way I'd move there and have to pay my own bills.
Yeah.
Free house, someone else pay my bills. That's a different
Maybe.
story.
I'd think
Yeah.
about it. Brittany said it depends on the part of the state, but she said Southern California or New York. I'm not against visiting, but living there is a no. That's how I feel about a lot of places.
I wouldn't mind living in like upstate New York. They got some really cool spots up there.
And they have farmland too that
I wouldn't live maybe in New York City
yeah.
or Manhattan
that'd
or
be a headache.
but you know,
Yeah.
upstate, there's some beautiful spots in New York.
Let's see. Sandra said Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah. No, wouldn't live there. Michigan in general is just no good.
Hannah said Oregon. I don't know what's in Oregon though.
Oregon is gorgeous too.
It's those states are pretty.
Yeah, Oregon and Washington up the northwest area.
Yeah.
again, we don't like their governments and how they do, but Oregon is gorgeous.
Todd,
so is Washington.
Todd said New Mexico. Now, I've been in New Mexico and talked to some of their people, and I really love learning about New Mexico, and they have some really cool
There's some neat spots to that, yeah.
But I would not want to live there all the time, but I wouldn't say no to it.
Yeah.
For free house and living expenses.
Right, yeah.
Just me going and taking my own money doing it?
No.
Tennessee's the one for me. Ohio is what Beverly said.
I lived in Ohio for a while. It's
How was it?
It's flat, it's gray and brown and boring.
I wouldn't go back to Missouri again. I didn't like Missouri.
No, I think Missouri, I wouldn't.
It's kind of boring.
I got to be real honest. I'd pick California over both Ohio and Missouri.
I would too.
Because at least then you're getting some pretty
It's beautiful,
scenery.
good weather.
Yeah.
Terry said Delaware, Oregon, and Utah. That was his choices of no.
Well, I haven't been to either of those. Oregon, but not Utah or Delaware.
All right. Jennifer says Florida.
I can see that.
I get it.
Yeah. It's hot. It's muggy. Big old bugs.
People are crazy.
People are crazy.
And there's so many.
I would say this. I would live in the Keys.
Yeah.
I love the
different,
Florida
though.
Keys.
It's different.
Well, that's why I like it, because they don't adhere to rules.
Mm-hmm.
They call themselves the Conch Republic. Like, they blatantly are like, yeah, well, we're not doing that.
I like that.
And no one says anything. I love it. That if I ever run away, that's where I'll be.
Yeah. Well, would you be easy to find in the Keys, or you'd blend in so much we wouldn't even know?
You wouldn't be able to find me. There's several Keys. I wouldn't live in Key West. I'd live in one of the other Keys.
Yeah. Oh man, the other Keys I bet are even nicer because it's not as touristy.
I mean, there's some Keys that are, and there's some Keys that are just, they're just like a town.
Yeah.
And with some shacks there with seafood in it, and not a lot of room really, but
fresh seafood.
I love that. I love driving from Miami to down the Keys. That's my thing. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Then Kendall said Texas hands down.
Oh,
She didn't explain. Mark said Texas too.
Well, Texas is hot, and if you're in Houston, it smells like somebody farted.
You say that a lot.
It does.
And Carrie said Wisconsin.
I haven't been to Wisconsin, but I've had buddies who have been to Wisconsin, and they loved it. They thought it was a blast. The university there, Wisconsin, the Badgers, it's like rated one of the top party schools, and they're now this is hearsay. Now, I haven't been, but I've got friends who went there to tailgate at a football game, Wisconsin football game, and they're big SEC guys, and they've been around to some of the other Southeastern Conference stadiums. They told me straight up with a straight face that it's as good or better than any SEC stadium they've ever been to in Wisconsin. Yeah.
That would be cool to tour some of the stadiums across the country.
The stadium for the University of Autzen Stadium in Oregon, great. So much fun. So, again, for football, yeah, I'd go to either one of those places. This is interesting because you're right. Things matter.
Yeah.
But then when you add in free house and all your living expenses,
You might take the leap.
I might.
Yeah.
If somebody was to offer it. 6:33 now. Sorry, 6:33, and it's Good Morning Cookeville. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. Michigan Athletic Director Ward Manuel will step down at the end of the calendar year, the university announced yesterday. While Michigan has won multiple national championships over his tenure, including men's basketball and football, the athletic department has also had multiple NCAA run-ins, legal issues with assistant coaches, and Sharon Moore most recently being fired for having an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. New Kentucky football head coach Will Stein spoke at SEC Media Days yesterday and made waves when asked why he thought he could win big at Kentucky. His response was simple. I think because of me, to be honest, Stein said. Stein is beginning his first year as head coach after coming from Oregon, where he was the offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach for the last 3 seasons. The Wildcats went 5-7 last season. The Los Angeles Lakers and free agent forward Matisse Thybulle have agreed on a 1-year deal worth $3.3 million. Thybulle is a 2-time All-Defensive Team member and shot 41.8% from 3 the past 2 seasons in just 45 total games. Thybulle is entering his 8th season in the NBA. FIFA are investigating players who were involved in an altercation following the ending of the Spain-Argentina World Cup final game. After a very physical game that saw Spain win 1-0, 2 Argentina players went after 2 Spain players, hitting them, while an Argentina assistant coach was seen striking Dani Olmo from Spain as well. FIFA says further action will be communicated when the review process is done. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 637.
And today I'm so excited about our guests every morning, but Jenny Holmes, she's going to talk about being in some of the pageants, and then Skinder Newton Realty is a stage sponsor for Fairest of the Fair and the pageants, and we're going to talk to Jenny about being in those pageants and her competing, and then C.G. England running for Cookeville City Council. We'll talk to her this morning as well.
That's going to be fun. Spoiler alert time. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music. Jimmy Fallon's got rapper Travis Scott on tonight, and NFL legend Drew Brees will be there as well. Seth Meyers has comedian Leslie Jones on tonight. On regular TV, Kitchen Nightmares is on Fox. Dunk Man is on TNT. The Real Housewives of London on Bravo. That's a series premiere of that.
I might watch London. I'm just curious if they're different than us.
Yeah, well, it's going to be the same thing, except it's go bo 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 bo. That's all you'll hear.
They're supposed to be classy, and I bet they get just as catty as the ones here in America get.
Absolutely, it's going to be worse.
You think?
Yes.
Let me have a biscuit so I can shove it in your face.
I don't know, Sheila.
I'll give it a try.
All right, you try it.
All right.
Customer Wars. That's on A&E. Don't know what that is, but I already like it. And then on HGTV, Extreme Buyers Club. So I wonder what they're doing.
I wonder what they're buying.
All right. I'm sure it's a house.
Well, we know that
It's on
movie Buyers Club was not houses.
Yeah. On Netflix, season 3 of WWE Unreal is on tonight. So get a little wrestling fix tonight on Netflix.
Let me tell you, King of the Hill, their season premiere was yesterday.
Yeah.
That show makes me happy.
It's a great show.
Tim and I were giggling and laughing
Mm-hmm.
all last night. Bobby Hill and Hank Hill still got it.
Did you tell Tim about my show I told you yesterday, Story Wars? Did you tell him about it?
No, because I forgot.
Okay.
You're like, okay, you look so disappointed.
Well, Tim will like it.
Well, you can talk to Tim yourself.
Oh, I forget.
He misses Jason.
I'll text him today. ABC's Scrubs revival is shaking up its cast for season 2. Ava Bunn has been promoted to series regular, while ex-Mayo and Joel Kim Booster will not return as regulars.
Wow, these names.
That's great. Don't even know who they are.
All right.
Original stars Zach Braff, Donald Faison, and Sarah Chalk remain alongside returning cast members John C. McGinley, Rudy Reeves, and Neil Flynn.
Rudy Reeves.
It was cute. The second Scrubs.
I didn't see it.
Watched it. It was all right.
I do like that Zach Braff. I
Yeah.
think he's extremely talented.
Disney Plus has ordered Afterlife with Archie to series, bringing Robert Aguero, blah, 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 acclaimed zombie horror comic to television. The live-action drama reunites key Riverdale creatives and follows Archie and friends battling a zombie apocalypse after a magical spell goes wrong. A Halloween 2027 premiere is planned for that. So that's like Archie from back in the day.
I guess.
Like Archie comic book. Archie.
Oh, okay.
Remember that?
That was before my time.
I mean, me too.
So it had to be before your time.
For sure was, but I remember it being a thing. Peter Lassley, the influential late night television producer who helped shape the careers of Johnny Carson, David Letterman, and Craig Ferguson, has passed away at 93. Known as the Host Whisperer, the Holocaust survivor died of natural causes at a Los Angeles memory care facility.
Yeah, he's
Man.
been through a lot.
To get Johnny Carson and David Letterman started, that's two people who not only had a great career, became icons. I mean, they're people that, I mean, in history,
Yeah,
they will be
exactly.
They will be noted in history.
Mhm.
100 years from now, as they look back at time, those two names will be in the book. I mean, isn't that nuts?
Well,
and he started them.
Well, and it's amazing that he was a Holocaust survivor, and then look at all he's accomplished.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Really cool stuff. 90 Day Fiancé star Armando Niedermeyer Rubio
Oh wow,
and
that's a long name.
and Kenny Niedermeyer announced that their 13-year-old daughter Hannah has been discharged from a Phoenix area hospital after being treated with a brain bleed.
Oh goodness.
The couple shared the update in a video on social media, calling the news a major milestone for Hannah. After Hannah was airlifted from Mexico to Arizona for specialized care. Doctors have not yet determined the cause of the brain bleed, though, so they're still looking into that. I haven't seen the 90 Day Fiancé.
I haven't either.
Well, wait, what's the one where they go over like to another country? I watched one of those and thought it's ridiculous.
Was it fiance type stuff?
Yeah.
I don't watch any of that.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called. Donna had it on. I watched it and I got interested in it, but the whole time I was like, why are you doing this? Like, there was a beautiful American woman and she'd gone to this, I forgot what country. It was a third world country.
Mm-hmm.
And she had to adhere to all their religious stuff and she hated it. And I was like, why are you even still there? There's got to be at least one decent American man you can find.
Yeah.
But she stuck it out. They ended up getting married.
Got more in common with you.
Yeah, I could not figure that one out. A federal judge has temporarily blocked Paramount Skydance's proposed $110 billion acquisition of Warner Brothers Discovery granting a 14-day restraining order sought by a coalition of 12 states challenging the merger on antitrust grounds. U.S. District Judge issued the order Monday, delaying the deal while the court considers whether to impose a preliminary injunction. The states argued the merger would reduce competition in film distribution and cable television, harming consumers and workers. Paramount said it remains confident the lawsuit lacks merit and plans to complete the transaction by September 30th. California Attorney General Rob Bonta called the ruling an important early victory in the state's efforts to block the merger. So what they're saying is that if those two get together, well, they're going to be so big that they can just squash out everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably what their plan is.
Probably.
Because they're in business, and that's what businesses try to do.
Rule the world.
Try to rule the world.
Yeah.
So I get it. And that's probably not the best thing. But if that's what they want to do to private companies,
yeah,
then you got to let them do it.
Because that's their business, so to speak.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know.
We like choices, though.
Yeah, we'll just stay here on good old Hub Plus.
Yeah. That's my favorite.
Just owned by, some people around here.
Yeah.
We'll just do that, Sheila.
We're having fun.
Maybe we'll get into making movies.
I don't want to make movies.
We might get into it.
Well, we might. I guess I could try it.
I mean, you don't have to be in the movie, Sheila.
I'd rather be in it than make it. I think making it's hard. Making the movies, that's a lot of work.
What would you want your movie to be about?
I don't know. I just want to be the star. But, I mean, really, you say that, but I'm happy with this little tiny piece of the corner of the world that we're in.
Yeah,
because
we can make movies like about Cookeville.
I would love that.
Or the Upper Cumberland as a whole.
Okay, now I would like that.
Like Spencer.
Yeah.
We could do a whole movie about Spencer. We could, the origins of that Mercedes that's on a 4-wheel drive chassis. I'd like to know more about it.
See, we'd make documentaries then. Yeah. I would love making a documentary.
Well, go make a documentary,
Let's do
Sheila.
that. Let's start
I'm
it.
sure we could get somebody to fund that for us. Maybe. 6:46 now. Good morning, Cookeville. Brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Coming up next, it's the real good couple of stories that are positive and uplifting. We'll get to those. And then round 2 of Ask Sheila. And Sheila started off just terrible yesterday.
You like to remind everybody.
I only got 1 out of 3 right. It was something else.
My hubby was watching it. I didn't say anything. He was watching it back when I came in. And he said, because he was trying to get some of the answers right, and I didn't say anything. He just said, that hint Jason gave was hard.
I gave great ones.
Like
which one did he not like?
When somebody come in late, you were saying opposite end, opposite, and he said, well, stay in late. Because he said the same thing I did.
That's not opposite. That's more of the same.
No, if they leave early instead of staying late.
Right, but leave early was the correct answer. Or arriving
late.
Yeah.
So you confuse him too.
Well, I don't know how that was confusing. Y'all must have something in y'all's water. Anyway, that's all coming up next here on Good Morning Cookeville. I'll try to give better hints, and when she says better hints, she means me give her the answer.
I don't mean give me the answer.
That's what she means.
But close to it.
And get right up to it. Show her a picture of it at least.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. We'll be right back with that.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Good Tuesday morning, folks. Today's weather will be twofold, with heat and humidity being the main story this afternoon, followed by the possibility of severe weather this evening. Highs today will top out in the lower 90s and are mostly sunny skies. A line of strong to potentially severe storms expected to move through this evening. Damaging winds and flash flooding will be our main concerns. From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor. Download the free UC Weather app today to stay advised with the latest weather information.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:50.
We still have a heat advisory today, a high close to 90, and I think we got over 90 yesterday. My car said 97. I know the car's a little warmer, but
it wasn't awful in the shade. There was no wind yesterday.
No, it just felt
no breeze at all.
The air was really thick, but we've got some a flood watch too. In effect too, so we've got some rain
we could
coming.
have some pretty severe thunderstorms tonight.
Right.
So just be aware of that.
And that's later tonight, like 10, 11 o'clock.
Every day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories, try to find some that's positive and uplifting, and we call it the real good. About 20 years ago, a Corvette sports car enthusiast named Joe was devastated when his wife passed away unexpectedly. At the time, the couple owned a 1990 C4 Corvette, which they enjoyed riding around together and driving and having a big time. But when Joe's wife died, he put the rare 6-speed V8 Corvette in a barn and left it alone. Just parked it, never drove it again. Recently, a team of mechanics and auto detailers at the YouTube channel WD Detailing learned about the car in the barn and learned how special the car was to Joe. They stepped in to bring the muscle car back to life as a gift to Joe. The detailers spent days tackling 20 years worth of grime, rodent nest, and baked-in dirt.
Rodent nest, that's the worst sounding.
After deep cleaning the interior, polishing the paint, and flushing out the stale gas, the mechanic Adam threw in a fresh battery and fired it up. The engine roared back to life on the very first try, even shooting 4 chicken eggs out of the exhaust pipe left behind by a former animal tenant. When the mechanics finally revealed the fully restored vehicle to Joe, he heard the familiar engine growl before he even saw the car and was immediately brought to tears. Smiling through the emotion, he spent the afternoon sharing fond memories of his wife, celebrating the return of the closest thing he had left to driving alongside her.
Oh, that's sweet.
That is sweet. Another one, Dave Whitlow, a 73-year-old retired local government manager in Virginia, spends his Tuesdays and Thursdays working the best gig of his life, serving as a volunteer cuddler in the neonatal intensive care unit at the Children's Hospital in Richmond.
Come on, that sounds great.
He's done it for 8 years. Dave has shown up to hold, rock, and comfort some of the hospital's most fragile patients. On a typical shift, he cradles 5 to 8 premature or critically ill infants. And before placing them back in their bed, Dave quietly whispers the same heartfelt wish to them: grow strong, grow smart, grow kind.
Stop
Does it every
it made
time.
it made my eyes tear up, my heart flutter.
Dave is happy he has the extra time in retirement to do this important job. He said, I got the best gig I've ever had. It just feels right. I pretty much just want to be with them, he said.
I like old Dave.
All right.
Yeah.
To Dave Whitlow and to the WD Detailing YouTube channel, y'all are
real good.
All right, Sheila, you ready for round 2 of Ask Sheila? Maybe I'll try to give better hints this
You need
time.
to give good hints. Like, give me the answer.
All right, Sheila.
I'm ready.
It doesn't say it's average Americans, but it is.
See?
Yeah. Almost 10% of people say they never do this. What is it?
They never.
I can guarantee you it's something that you have never done. You would never do this, but 10% of people would.
That's the hint.
Well, it's one of the hints, Sheila. It's something
That can be anything.
All right, it's something that you wear.
Well, I would never do this.
You'd never do it. Almost 10% of people said they never do this about something they wear.
Wear a bikini.
Kind of like a bikini, but not a bikini.
Underwear?
Underwear.
But they never wear underwear?
Almost 10% of people say they never wear underwear.
How do you know I'd never do that?
Well, I just imagine you an underwear girl.
I would never do that.
Yeah.
I'm an underwear girl.
You're an underwear girl.
Yeah. Now that I really thought about it, I don't like the sound of
I mean, I have done extensive research in my lifetime, the difference between underwear girls and non-underwear girls.
Am I a little more stiff? What?
You're an underwear girl.
You're an underwear girl.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that give that away?
All right, Sheila, here we go.
Okay.
40% of us wish we could change this about ourselves. What is it? This is not something you would want to change about yourself because you like it.
I like it?
Mm-hmm.
My personality.
No, but how do you express your personality, Sheila?
Through talking?
And that uses your
voice.
There you go.
Oh, look how good you are today. That was good hints, Jason. So they want to change their voice?
40% of people would like to change their voice.
I would like to change mine.
To what?
A little bit raspier and sexy.
Well, you should have thought about that when you weren't smoking in your teenage years.
No, I want it to be raspy
That's
and
what
sexy.
I'm saying. You should have smoked.
I know. That's the only thing that made me want to, but then I just couldn't because my grandpa died of cancer and that affected me. So I thought, no smoking.
Well, we're all going to die of something. Do you want a raspy voice while you do it or not?
Kind of, yeah.
I
want a Stevie Nicks voice.
You're going to have to make some sacrifices.
You're going to have to start smoking and just smoking, no underwear.
Right.
Being that wild hellion mama told you not to be.
If that's what you want, then you got to start trying, Sheila.
About time you grew up and did some wild things, huh?
All right, last question here, Sheila. You're doing great today.
You are too with your hints, Jason. Thanks for the great hints.
More than 50% of Americans are confident they can do this very well. And it's not a hard thing to do, but I've had where they did not cook it well.
Oh, cook it well.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about this the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Is it steak?
It's steak. More than 50% of Americans are confident that they can cook a steak well.
You know what? I think most can't. I think they
Really?
can cook steak, but I don't think they can do it well. I think they overcook it a lot.
There is a lot of
But it's
overcooking.
tough.
Yeah. Yeah. It's tough to watch because, there's the rule you can't touch another man's grill.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're over at somebody's house and they're nice enough to offer a steak,
Right.
I'm not going to, it could be a charred piece of charcoal. I'm
Right.
going to eat it and be thankful for it.
Mm-hmm.
I will talk about them behind their back.
Well, no, you'll talk about it on the air probably. You
But-
won't say their name.
But there is an art to
There
cooking-
is.
cooking a steak.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of people that miss the setup process, or they don't get their grill too hot enough, or it's too hot. There's a lot that goes into it.
So look, you act like you're an expert. So would you put your steak against anybody else's and think this is good? I know how to do it.
100%.
Do you like a good medium steak, medium rare?
Medium. I'll take orders. I'll do whatever you want. But me personally, I'm a probably medium to medium rare
Mm-hmm.
kind of guy.
I like a good pink and juicy.
Yeah, but you do that good char on the outside.
Yeah.
Keeps it all nice and moist inside.
Yeah, holds that all that goodness in.
Yeah, but you gotta let your steak get to room temperature.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put just a little bit of olive oil on it, just a little bit, not a ton. Don't soak it in there. Nice little seasonings, not too much, just enough. 3 minutes on each side, sear it, and then you're done.
Look at you.
Done. It's that simple.
Such an expert in the way of steak. And no underwear wearing. I don't know what that means.
Well,
I think you're an underwear wearer too, but I don't know for sure.
totally an underwear wearer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just it holds everything in right.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know how. I was going to say, I don't know how we got on this subject. It was a question.
Yeah. She went right back. She got off that steak, went right back to underwear.
Right back to underwear, you know. Well, I was shocked that you're like, you would never do this. I'm like, how do you know? But you're right.
I know these things.
You're right.
Anyway, coming up next, and we'll do our best.
She may not even want to be in here anymore.
Not to talk about underwear. But
it's Jenny Holmes.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the Fairs to the Fair. Skinner Newton Realty is sponsoring the stage. Sheila and I get to be the host of it. We're looking forward to that, so we'll talk to Jenny about that. Plus, she was in Fairs to the Fair. Let's see here. And also CG England coming up at 7:30. She's running for city council. So we'll talk to CG about all that. Coming up on Good Morning Cookeville. Hang out with us.
TRN News.
3 people are dead with another 9 injured in a mass shooting at a Madison County park. It happened Sunday night after 10:30 at Denmark's Savannah Williamson Park. 2 people died in the park and a third died at the Jackson Madison County General Hospital. Currently, no suspects have been arrested or charged. Deputies continue to investigate. A registered sex offender is arrested near a Hendersonville daycare. Police found Keith Vargas sitting on a bench at a playground around 9:15 Monday morning. Officers arrested him without incident for violating Tennessee's sex offender registry requirements. He's due back in court August 5th. It's unclear why Vargas was near the daycare. And Alex Palou wins the Borchetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix. He pulls away from last year's champ and Joseph Newgarden for the win in the last 40 laps. It's his 5th win of the season. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Hi, Heather Thomas here for High School Radio Network, talking to guys about why they registered with Selective Service.
My country. It's important.
Coach told me to. Coach has never steered me wrong.
Opportunities. You know you won't be eligible for money for college loans if you don't register.
My dad, he had to register with Selective Service when he turned 18 too. He even served in the military. Registering with Selective Service is the least I can do.
And it's the law. What more do I need to know?
My girlfriend, we're getting married. I don't want something I didn't do to get in the way of our future. Besides, it's easy.
There you have it. It doesn't matter why you do it, guys. You just gotta do it. Register with Selective Service when you turn 18.
The proceeding has been a scripted public service announcement by the Selective Service System. All men must register when they turn 18. Register at sss.gov or your local post office. It's the law.
Early voting got underway Friday, and already we've seen over 75,000 Tennesseans cast their ballots. Friday's official turnout brought over 57,000 voters, and Saturday brought out nearly another 18,000. The Secretary of State declares slightly less than 2/3 of the voters were Republicans. Davidson County states nearly 5,000 people early voted. In addition to local races, voters are nominating candidates for governor, Congress, and the state's General Assembly. You can find your nearest polling location at govotn.gov. As political season ramps back up, some candidates for the 6th Congressional District are using AI in their ads. That's despite a recent law passing requiring disclosing when AI is used, but they say it doesn't apply to them. The campaign's arguing that law doesn't cover ads for a federal race. The law doesn't address whether its requirements apply to federal or state campaigns. One of the candidates, and State Representative Johnny Garrett, was part of that unanimous vote. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Cookeville's City Council has approved the master plan for the massive 39 Depot redevelopment project. The plan adds more than 370 parking spaces, new sidewalks, railroad safety upgrades, and a redesigned oblongabout to fix traffic issues at Cedar Avenue and Broad Street. Council members also authorized negotiations to acquire property needed for the project, including possible eminent domain. Monterey leaders will soon vote on a proposed annexation along Crossville Highway. The plan covers about 29.5 acres inside the town's urban growth boundary and includes a full plan of services recommended by the Planning Commission. The proposal says police, fire, and garbage service would be available immediately, with water service within 1 year and sewer service within 10 years. A public hearing is set for September's board meeting, and the annexation could take effect December 1st. Tennessee Tech is giving Putnam County students a head start on college admissions. For the 7th straight year, the university has opened its exclusive Putnam First early admissions window, letting county residents apply for the 2027-2028 academic year 2 weeks before the general public. Students who apply early also get their application fee waived. Tech officials say the program strengthens the university's long partnership with the community and leads into events like the College Town Kickoff and Tech Night at Fall Fun Fest. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
Good Tuesday morning, folks. Today's weather will be twofold, with heat and humidity being the main story this afternoon, followed by the possibility of severe weather this evening. Highs today will top out in the lower 90s and are mostly sunny skies. A line of strong to potentially severe storms expected to move through this evening. Damaging winds and flash flooding will be our main concerns. From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor. Download the free UC Weather app today to stay advised with the latest weather information.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 707.
Jenny Holmes is with us. She works for Skinder Newton Realty, a good real estate agent there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And y'all are also the stage sponsor for the pageants and fairs to the fair?
Yes, we started, I think Shannon took over the pageant 4 years ago, reached out to me maybe 3 years ago, and I said, of course, I'd love to help.
So why do you love it? Because you have competed in the fairs all your life from a little one.
My mom put me in the fair. She always says that she had me involved because she never had the guts to do it.
I don't think you should say she put me in the fair. You know, like Like I know guys who put watermelons in the fair, put their.
But I mean, parents do.
I put my mule in the fair. I think she.
Oh, thanks.
I think it should be.
She signed me up.
Signed me up. Yeah.
She signed me up for the fair.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you're that little, sometimes you can't even say you want to do it.
Well,
she just thought, I got a cute girl. I want her to be in the pageant. I want to show her off.
Yes. So we did that growing up, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it was just the point of getting a brand new dress or getting a dress. I don't really know that I got a new dress.
New to you.
New to me.
Yeah.
And got to get my hair and my makeup done and hang out with all my friends. So just being able to give back to the community and doing it was always, it's important.
How do you think that helps? When folks are in the pageant, people are like, oh, well, they're just concentrating on beauty. It's really not all about that.
No, maybe at the younger ages, there's beauty involved. And of course, you have to learn how to walk and hold yourself. The fairs to the fair, of course, like I was telling you all, I never had the guts to do it. I did not want to answer a question. I did not want to be on stage.
And now look at you right here taking all these questions, boom, 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 from us.
Yeah, you should have just done it then, ripped the Band-Aid off.
Rip the Band-Aid off. Yeah, my grandfather was always mad at me for never doing it. And I did not want to do it.
I think you could have won it.
Well, I appreciate it.
We've got to talk to a lot of the fairs to the fairs, and we're always impressed with how smart they are, how well spoken they are, how much they care about the community. That's impressive. And is that something that happens because of fairs to the fair? I mean, is that what fairs to the fair is looking for?
I do think it's something they're looking for. I think growing up in this area, and of course now girls from Jackson County can, participate in it, which is great.
Before they couldn't?
And when I was in pageants, no, it was always strictly Putnam County.
Okay.
But Jackson County doesn't have a county fair. So I think when Shannon took over, she pulled those in and allowed them to be involved.
Yeah, because they wouldn't have a way to participate in it because they have no fair.
I didn't think about that, them not having a fair.
I think that's great for them to open it up, at least for them.
Yeah.
So like Leanna Marcy, I think you all got to interview with
Mhm.
her the other day. She grew up or went to school in Jackson County. When she came to Tech is when she did the fairs to the fair, I think is what she told me the other day.
Oh, she was so excited that she got to participate in it because she wanted to and wasn't able to at first. And then when they opened it up for Jackson County, she was talking about in our interview, which we will play during our fair broadcast.
Mhm. Yeah, during the fairs to the fair.
Yeah, you just learn so much getting ready for the fairs to the fair, doing your shoe, and you're just learning about the history of the fair. I think it does bring you a sense of, I don't know, it makes you feel more a part of the community because you learn a lot that, they don't teach you in school.
Yeah. More
sense of community pride, really.
Anchored in the community. All right, so I admitted to you earlier that I've never been to or seen fairs to the fair, but Sheila and I are hosting it this year. So
he's going to be relying on me. That's scary.
Well, no, maybe not. Maybe.
Oh, what was that? Hey, you can't admit that.
Well, no, maybe not. What do I need to know, Jenny? What are some things that would help me in my hosting duty? Something to look for, something I could comment on. Because honestly, I'm going to feel a little weird up there because I'll be the guy. And what do you say?
I just think you compliment if you have the opportunity. I mean, don't make it weird.
Well, no, that's what I'm trying to say here. It's as a
You've met Jason, right?
as a 52-year-old dude in the world these days, it's hard to compliment. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try to figure that out.
Ladies know who's sincere and who isn't.
Right. And I think as long as you can say their names correctly, I think you'll be.
Well, see, that's the hardest part, though.
Okay.
I'm worried about that part.
Well, I'll make that my job then. My job will be saying their name correctly, then you do the rest of the stuff.
I'm worried about that because I know how you are with names.
Hey, I got better at it being the PA for Tech basketball.
Yeah.
I got a whole lot better at it because some of those boys come from some of these other schools. They got their name, I swear to God, it's a foot and a half.
Oh, my
long.
goodness. Yeah. That's intimidating.
They use all the letters, sometimes twice. And so I got pretty good there. I think
Yeah.
I could do this. So
All right,
I'll be in
then.
charge of the names.
All right. That sounds good.
But is there technical things that you train to do during a pageant?
I would say fairs to the fair, yes. And maybe even some of the older ones that'll happen on Thursday night. Learning how to walk and hold yourself and it's not like it is like the Miss America. Of course, I grew up watching those too, and Miss USA and all that. Just walking and holding yourself. Of course, when you get to the fair and having a question, knowing how to articulate certain things and not to sound, I don't know the correct word for it. Just knowing how to speak.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound...
Well, not to sound unconfident or, for lack of better words, hem-haw around like I do.
Hem-haw.
I do too, yeah.
There you go, hem-haw. That's a good way to put that.
You like that?
I mean, you could ask me just a one-word answer, and I'm going to give you 60 before I get to the one.
Mm-hmm.
That's just...
Yeah. Well, that's okay. Sheila does that all the time.
I like to talk.
So does Sheila. Sheila just chose to do it professionally, is all.
I missed my calling.
You totally did.
But see, something like this, like we're having just conversation and chit-chat, and that's different than the fair. It feels so, you don't know what the subject's going to be at all.
Well, they're just
and
pulling a
you're
question
caught off
out of the hat.
guard.
Yeah. And you've got to know, I think there's they used to give them like a list of maybe 50 potential questions, and you have to know how to answer them and answer them in a way that sounds correct.
Yeah.
That
sounds intelligent and correct.
Intelligent and correct. I mean,
Yeah.
I've heard some answers every level of pageants, but
Well, there was that one that went viral. What was it? 5-10 years ago.
Yes. What was that? Was that a Miss USA pageant?
It was
and she
blew it. I mean, it was.
I felt for her.
Well, I mean, for just a second, and then
I laughed.
Bless her heart.
It was a bless her heart moment.
Bless her heart. It's 7:15. Jeannie Holmes is here in the studio with us. The fair is coming up. Skinner Newton Realty is the stage sponsor. Sheila and I are going to be the host of it all. So we'll talk to Jeannie more coming up on Good Morning Cookeville, live here in the Willow Window studio. Be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate 931-WINDOW1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you. Through every storm, every alert, I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient
coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:18.
Jenny Holmes is with us. She is a realtor at Skinder Newton Realty, and they are the stage sponsor for the Fairest of the Fair on July 30th. And we're going to broadcast that right here on Hub Plus.
However you're watching this right now, you can watch the Fairest of the Fair.
It will be live
Yeah.
July 30th. We're starting at 6 p.m. and there's 3 or 4 different categories, and then it it ends with Fairest of the Fair that evening. So we're very excited about that. Now, you were talking about you got into fairs when you were really young, and got into pageants, got into fairs, got into pageants when you were really young. How many did you compete in? How many was it several different age groups that you were in?
Different age groups. Of course, they're different than what they are now, but from baby, I think it was baby, Miss Tiny Tot, Fair Princess, Young Miss. And then it was Fairest to the Fair, which I did not.
Which you skipped that one.
I
Your
skipped
favorite.
that one.
Now you're going to be in the Miss Elite on Friday. Is it July 1st? Yeah. No, 31st. 31st.
Yeah, I'm going to do the Miss Elite. I've done it. I've participated the last 3 years. This will be my 3rd year.
3rd year's a charm.
3rd year's a charm. That's what I've said.
And that's Corey Edgington has that now, right?
Got to meet with Corey last year. Of course, I've known Corey with her being a business owner here in town.
She does a great job. That Select Designs is something else.
She does. I know. I've already sent her some stuff. I have a child getting married this year, so I've sent her some ideas of something I want, and I can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But no, I participated last year, got to talking with Corey just on Facebook one day, and she's like, "Are you doing the pageant?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm going to do it again." She's like, "I'm going to do it." I'm like, "Great." And we had the best time. I felt bad because they did not, of course, we've been getting ready all day. It was earlier in the afternoon. And, just like any typical pageant girl, we're not going to eat because, you don't want to show through on a dress.
Sure, because one thing will...
At this age, one thing will go right to it.
You never know how it's going to affect you.
But we got done. Of course, we got to crown her, and there's some great pictures of her and I that some people got, which I think is a lot of what pageants ought to be. It's just get up there and having a great time. You remember Molly Horner?
Yeah.
Molly and I used to do pageants all the time together when we were younger. It's about making friendships and having a great time. But after the pageant last year, Corey and I were both like, we're starving. We called Big Tony's and had Big Tony's delivered to the community center. And we're just sitting there watching the Fairest of the Fair, just eating our pizza.
I love it.
It was the best. She is just an amazing person,
Yeah.
and she's done a great job, I think, as a Miss Elite.
Yes.
Right, well, to be honest, I didn't know there was such a thing until Corey. I mean, just to be honest with you.
I'm the same way. I didn't know there was a Miss Elite.
Is that a recent thing?
That's a recent thing. I think when Shannon took it over, it was something that she wanted to do, was to give the ladies who had aged out of the fair, the traditional fair, an opportunity to put on a pretty dress.
What age group is that?
And fellowship with your friends. I mean, I get that. I mean, I don't get being in a pageant, but I get getting together with your buddies or pals and doing something that you like to do. That's what you're doing.
Right. So there's one before mine, or before the Miss Elite, and I believe it's either 21 or 22. So it catches you right after the Fairest of the Fair to the age of 39. And then my age category is 40 to 59.
Whew, I'm still in that category.
Yeah.
You're still in, Sheila, yeah.
Next year, you have to come do it. And then there's a Miss Senior, and those are 60 and up. And they actually go on and compete statewide, which is amazing. I don't know that I will do that one.
I think you should.
But
you should keep on doing it.
We'll talk about that.
With the recent Fairest of the Fairs that we've interviewed, a lot of them have had a coach. Like that was new to me. I didn't realize that was a thing. Was that something that was happening back when you were doing
Miss Joe, I don't know if any of the ladies have talked about Miss Joe. When my daughter, I, of course, since I wasn't doing them, put my daughter in pageants. It wasn't her thing. But we went to Miss Joe. I don't know if Miss Joe was around back when I was doing them or not, but I don't remember anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But Miss Joe was really big. And I think Miss Joe still does stuff. And she works with girls that go on to big pageants as well.
Okay. I just wondered if that was the thing, because I don't remember it, because I remember being in high school and seeing the girls that did the fairest of the fair, and they were gorgeous, beautiful, all the stuff. But I never heard them talk about having a coach, or I'm going to do this and I'm going to learn to walk this way and
But
all
I
of
think
that.
they
It
still
just kinda,
practiced and
I'm
learned,
sure
because you
they
have to have
did.
poise and
They did practice, but they didn't have a coach.
Right.
And so now that's a
big thing. Leanna coaches now. Since she's moved back to Tennessee from Atlanta, she's been doing a lot of coaching, and she's amazing. She's just a sweet person to be around. But I know Miss Joe was a big one when my daughter was doing them. I don't remember ever having a coach.
The time commitment seems like it's more now too. There's a lot more time with the coaching, and it seems like there's a lot more to do with, even hair and makeup. It's just more now than it was back in the day.
Yeah. Back in the day, it was just
show up, be cute.
Show up, be cute. And, the dresses, I mean, my mom and I laughed that the dresses that I had sometimes were new to me, and they may have been someone else's. I think the most expensive dress we ever bought was maybe $50, maybe $75. And then you look at these dresses now, and
oh yeah,
hundreds of dollars, sometimes thousands.
Yes.
1,000.
Yes.
Do you ever look back, Jenny, at some of those pictures? Because let's face it. We all look back at some crap we wore, and we're like, oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Some of those pageant dresses. They were over the top.
Over the top.
We like over the top.
Well, that was back in the day when over the top was the thing.
Yeah.
Big hair and big
hair.
dresses.
Well, that was funny because Shannon did a post maybe last year and it was the pictures we could find of me from the pageants back in the day, and me now. And I'm looking at some of these dresses and my hair. It was big and curly, and I'm like,
the hair was a separate event.
wow.
Yeah, the hair was a separate event.
I
They
know.
still had best hair.
It's so
the hairest
fun.
of the fair.
Yeah.
No, it was big hair for sure. Very, very light makeup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you like me? Sometimes I miss the big hair. Now, it took a lot to prepare that big hair, and I did it on a daily basis.
I think I think it's some of the best hairstyles women ever had.
I loved it.
Just
Do
to
you
be
ever
honest
miss
with
the big hair?
I do. Well, and of course, my hair was a lot longer too.
Yeah.
But curly and just.
Did you have one of those spiral perms?
Yes.
That was the thing back in the day.
And we'd flip it over so this side would be really high.
The mall claw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll vouch for Jenny. I remember she had nice big hair back in the day. I'll vouch. It was good hair, girl. It was.
And then I got
Good hair today too, though. It was cute. But I wanted to know, I know Skinner Newton is always involved with doing things in the community. Is that why y'all chose this, or was that one of yours? You're saying, I've done this. I really want to get behind this.
I did. I went to Heather and I told her, I said, it's not your normal thing, but it is, because she is very much involved with a lot of stuff in the community and what we do with, we have a nonprofit and just the things we give back. But I said, I want to do this. I've been involved. I think it was just my way of something that I was so used to being around. And
to give back. And it's so much fun to mentor those girls. Don't you love that?
I do. I get to be there on Thursday night with you guys to present something to Mila, which I've known Mila since she was little.
Which she's still little.
She's still
Remember
little.
Mila, we interviewed her?
But,
She's so cute.
getting to see them and just see their nerves, and of course it brings back memories for me, even though I never did the fairest of the fair. But even me as a 50-year-old woman gets nervous.
Yeah.
And it's just.
I still do too. And people think, oh, you never get nervous. You're talking on the radio and you're streaming. No, I get in my head. All of us do.
Those nerves are just you wanting to do good. Those aren't real nerves. Those are
it's
just.
It's not me thinking you can't do it. It's more wanting to do so well and getting worked up about it.
Or you can just go into everything thinking you're going to be the best at it.
Like Jason does.
Like Jason does. Yes. I need some of that confidence.
Yeah. I got some to spare. I'll dole it out.
He certainly does.
Yeah.
But he's good on that. Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I haven't seen one, so this is going to be really great to be able to actually watch one and understand it a little bit more.
I
because
think you're going to be impressed with how much is involved in
I
it.
got to tell you, I don't think I would have appreciated it at a 16, 17-year-old.
No.
And I know I didn't appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think back to what my mom and dad did for me. I mean, to me, I was just going and getting my hair and makeup and putting a pretty dress on and getting out there and walking and having a great time, not thinking about the stress of my parents.
Right.
My dad was always afraid that if I won, because back then they did an interview directly after and you went down and you're in front of everybody. And my dad was always worried what I was going to say. You know?
They made you worry about it because
Yep.
what on earth is Jenny going to say?
Well, I think I won one of the years that I won, and they were doing the interview, and the lady asked me about my dress, and I was like, "Oh, well, I wore this last year." And they were like, I said, my daddy wouldn't let me buy a new dress. And so when he got to work,
I think that's what's precious, though, just being real.
Yeah. Well, he got to work the next day because he worked at Aquatech.
Yeah.
They were passing around a jar.
Oh, God, that's funny.
New dress for Jenny.
That's great. That's awesome. I love that kind of stuff.
And that's what dudes do.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what guys do. Yeah. Make fun of the other one.
One year they asked me what my favorite subjects were in school, which please don't do that if you do interview these girls because they're too excited when they're done. You can't think.
I've never even asked that.
To be real honest, I forget about school a lot.
Yeah.
So.
They asked me and I said math, which is not my favorite subject.
You wanted to look real smart
I wanted to
saying
look real
that.
smart, and they asked me a question. I went,
Did they ask you?
Yeah.
Was it a number question?
Yes. I was like,
oh,
I
my
don't
God.
know.
I hate story questions.
Yes.
Oh, my
no.
God.
It's like, I don't know.
Mental notes, say PE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
I love to read. Yeah. So this is all coming up on the 30th, which is not this Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
And this is the Fairs to the Fair. And the two before it. What are the two before it? Real quick.
I know it'll be young. Well, they don't call it Young Miss. I don't know anymore.
Well, anyway,
There's two age categories
Yeah.
before Fairs to Fair. I think it starts at 6. You
Yeah.
have one at 6, one at 7, and then the Fairs to Fair at 8.
and that will all be televised for the first time in a decade here on Hub Plus. If you want to tell people about it, there's people out living who knows where that still want to see the Fairs to the Fair. Maybe it's a granddaughter, a niece, or something like that. Of somebody, just tell them Hub Plus. They can get it on Roku. Just download the Hub Plus app, or it'll be on the Hub Plus YouTube channel, or it will be on the Hub Plus Facebook page, or you can watch it on channel 192 on cable. So that
Or
should,
you can come.
or you can come.
Yeah.
Is there a cost to come watch it, or do you know that?
I know there was at the community center. I'm sure there'll be a little door fee, but I do think if you're in the pageant, of course, obviously you've already paid your entry fee. Someone gets to come with you, and but I do think there was a small door fee when you came in.
All right.
But
And I need to say it's at the Putnam County Convention Center.
The new fairgrounds. New fairgrounds.
which will be nice. It's air conditioned.
Yes.
Back in the day, we were outside in the hot.
I had to walk uphill both ways.
Well, that's when I am seated, and I dressed up and wore a formal and
Kill a
everything.
bear with my high heel shoes.
It was awful.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so hot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, it's always hot at the fair. Jenny, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. And can't wait to be at Fairs to the Fair. See you there on Thursday night. It's going to be a bunch of fun. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back with CG England. She's running for city council. We'll talk to her next.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. Michigan Athletic Director Ward Manuel will step down at the end of the calendar year, the university announced yesterday. While Michigan has won multiple national championships over his tenure, including men's basketball and football, the athletic department has also had multiple NCAA run-ins, legal issues with assistant coaches, and Sharon Moore most recently being fired for having an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. New Kentucky football head coach Will Stein spoke at SEC Media Days yesterday and made waves when asked why he thought he could win big at Kentucky. His response was simple. I think because of me, to be honest, Stein said. Stein is beginning his first year as head coach after coming from Oregon, where he was the offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach for the last 3 seasons. The Wildcats went 5-7 last season. The Los Angeles Lakers and free agent forward Matisse Thybulle have agreed on a 1-year deal worth $3.3 million. Thybulle is a 2-time All-Defensive Team member and shot 41.8% from 3 the past 2 seasons in just 45 total games. Thybulle is entering his 8th season in the NBA. FIFA are investigating players who were involved in an altercation following the ending of the Spain-Argentina World Cup final game. After a very physical game that saw Spain win 1-0, 2 Argentina players went after 2 Spain players, hitting them, while an Argentina assistant coach was seen striking Dani Olmo from Spain as well. FIFA says further action will be communicated when the review process is done. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 736.
CG England is with us. She is owner of CG's Boutique, also co-owner of Exceptional Bean. I almost drew a blank there. Exceptional Bean, right beside CG's Boutique, and also running for Cookeville City Council. Good morning.
Good morning, Cookeville.
What's up?
What's up?
Will you move that mic out of CG shot there?
What's happening?
There you go. Yeah, that was
now it's in mine.
Now it's in
that was
Sheila's.
distracting. Now it's in the Netherland.
Do we have a clear
I have
shot?
to promote something.
Okay.
Should I stand? I'm going to stand
Stand
behind
up
CG.
because these pants are worth showing.
Here we go.
Can you
All right, here we go.
Good area here.
Go that way a
go
little
that-
bit more.
Go, yeah.
There you go. All right.
My whole outfit.
Her whole outfit
Yes.
is from CG's.
These pants are the most fun
Now,
pants.
honestly, though, CG, Sheila could say that just about every day.
I know, I watch.
Yeah.
And she always has on something
I mean,
from CG's.
I mean, a wardrobe provided by CG's.
Can we somehow, we need to work out that sponsorship deal.
Okay, well.
I'll sign something.
I'd be totally happy with that.
I'll sign something. Draw up the papers.
So, all right, we had you in just right after you announced
Wow,
that
yes.
you were running. And that started this snowball towards Election Day. Here we are. It's
Yes.
early voting time now.
Yes.
How has the process been for you?
It
has been surprisingly great. I was so scared because you don't know what you don't know, but it's been really good. And every public appearance that we've done together as potential candidates, I've been so impressed with everyone. I think everyone running cares and wants what's best for Cookeville. And we may not agree on everything, but when it comes to running the city of Cookeville, I think we agree on like 95% of things.
Oh, wow.
So
That's good. I love hearing that.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've talked a lot to different candidates, whether it's city council or county commission or whatever, about business, because what happens business wise here is going to drive what we see here for the next 20 years. So we are at a business crossroads, I think, and probably you as a small business owner understand it maybe more than anybody else running, that small businesses are staying open. They're paying their bills. They're paying their employees. But that's it. There's not a lot of extra at the end of that. And in order to grow and expand business and do well for yourself, we've got to be able to get to that level where people in Cookeville, surrounding counties, can afford a little bit more for business sake. I know that sounds weird, but what plans do you think city council could put in place that could help that kind of?
First of all, everything you said is so true, because like my price point at my shop, I'm targeting that middle class, and middle class right now is trying to buy groceries and pay their rent or their mortgage. They don't have money for a $42 dress anymore.
Right.
So if my business were targeted at a higher income demographic, I think I'd be fine. But that's not who lives in Cookeville.
Right.
So the demographic that lives in Cookeville, we are all just trying to pay bills and buy gas and milk right now. So I think city council, while we can't control the cost of things and how much things cost, I do think that there are certain policies that city council could implement to make housing a little more affordable. I think we could look at other cities and see how they're tackling affordable housing and maybe take a play out of their playbook.
It's a tough situation. I mean, because you can't just, come in there as a government and go, you're charging this much now.
Right.
Because that's not fair either. It's not fair to the business owner either. Either way, it seems like the business owner is kind of in a catch-22.
Yeah.
And but it seems to me, and you can tell me if I'm wrong or if you think I'm wrong, that getting more higher paying salaries.
Oh gosh.
That's the key to where we're currently at. That's the key to unlocking the door to Cookeville being ridiculously awesome.
That is the key. So who is in charge of bringing those higher paying jobs? The Chamber, Highlands Economic Partnership. I do think that they are working on that because that's their main goal, is to get higher paying jobs. But how do we get those companies to want to be here?
Right.
That's the secret. We've got to get them here because we don't need any more $15 an hour,
Amen.
$20 an hour jobs. $20 an hour is not what it used to be.
No, it's not.
No, when I was 16 and $20 an hour,
been rich.
Balling,
Yeah.
right? Rich. That's not what it is anymore. So the key is driving up that household income to be able to afford all the wonderful things that we offer.
And we're talking, like you brought up, 95% are in agreement that needs to be the focus. That needs to be the focus for, like you said, the chamber and the Highlands and the city count, the county government, everybody. That needs to be the main focus. That, and I guess everybody else has brought up infrastructure.
Yeah. Yep. So I think that we are catching up from infrastructure projects that should have been done 20 years ago. But, however, there are city roads, there are county roads, and there are state roads. So if elected to city council, I want to educate the public on this ain't us.
Yeah.
Right? So there are certain projects that the city has no control over because they have to wait on TDOT and state level. So, but I do think that this past council has done an excellent job at infrastructure projects.
Maybe you turn the city street signs to like red.
Purple.
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 Come on, Jason.
Purple and gold.
Yes.
You turn all the city, that way you're
Yeah,
on
when
the
I get
city
that call, is your sign purple? Then
Yeah.
you can complain.
Yeah.
Please leave a message after the beep.
You got a green sign? Sorry, wrong.
Sorry. Not me.
Well, I've been impressed with, you've been talking to so many different people, not just campaigning, but I mean preparing with those who are currently on city council. You've said, ask them several different questions and really preparing that way. So
probably
talk about
tired
some
of
of
me.
that.
Yeah, I think that probably James Mills and Lauren and John Ward and everybody there is like, CG again. But I have questions and I want to understand how it works. And they don't feel that way. Every time that I do talk to them, they're all pleasant and they thank me. They're like, thank you for
why wouldn't they?
taking an interest. Thank you
Right.
for contacting me. So I'm doing my homework. I'm studying.
What's something that you've learned about city council and being part of that? What's something that you've learned, or maybe just about the city of Cookeville and how it's ran that you didn't know when you first started this?
So there are 13 subcommittees underneath city council that are city council appointed, such as the alcohol board, the tree board, the historic zoning. Don't make me name them all.
Yeah, but that's a lot. I didn't realize that.
So the city council has subcommittees that they appoint those members to, and then they are who make decisions on alcohol, zoning, trees, their category. So that to me was like, okay, so it's not just these 5 people making a decision about everything in the city. There are expert panels, so to speak, that do their homework, present it to the council, and then the council votes yay or nay.
Okay.
So
Makes
that's pretty
sense,
cool.
but I didn't know that either.
That seems I didn't realize there would be 13. I mean, but I guess so. You got to look at water and sewer. You got to
that's
work.
one of 'em.
You got to look at all that stuff too.
Yeah.
I'd rather have experts that say, "Hey, we've researched this.
Absolutely.
What do you think?"
Yeah.
Also, the department heads in Cookeville, I've talked to several people that live in other cities or that have projects going on in other cities, and typically it's like the city is a team, the county is a team, and then the water department and the electric, everybody's kind of their own little silo.
Yeah.
But everybody here works together. And so how grateful, what a blessing that is to
Yeah.
have everybody on the same page, working towards the same goal, and these department heads all know their stuff.
Right.
That makes a difference when people work together and not against each other.
Yes.
Cookeville has done a good job at hiring some really great people.
I literally have not heard anything bad about any of them.
Yeah.
Like everybody speaks so highly of all of our
James
department
Mills
heads.
is a treasure. I'll just tell you right now, James Mills, we would be in not as good a shape, I don't think, without a guy like James Mills doing the job that he's done. And he's had to go through some heavy storms and deep waters a few times, and he's come out and done the right thing every single time. I'm a big James Mills fan.
It's hard to find people that aren't a big James Mills fan.
I know,
and
right?
That says a lot.
Yeah, good, and just a good guy too, and has done right by the city of Cookeville every step he's made.
Thinks about the big picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking to CG England, she's running for Cookeville City Council. You can go vote right here in about 15 minutes for her if you want to. Early voting has started, and then the main election is August the 6th. We'll talk to CG a little bit more coming up on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit TripleCRealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Good Tuesday morning, folks. Today's weather will be twofold, with heat and humidity being the main story this afternoon, followed by the possibility of severe weather this evening. Highs today will top out in the lower 90s and are mostly sunny skies. A line of strong to potentially severe storms expected to move through this evening. Damaging winds and flash flooding will be our main concerns. From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor. Download the free UC Weather app today to stay advised with the latest weather information.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 747.
CG England, she is running for Cookeville City Council. I was curious to know if you voted early already.
I did vote early. Yes.
How did it feel seeing your name on that ballot?
It was so weird. And I almost got emotional. Like when I saw it, I was like, I am standing in a voting booth and my name is on the ballot.
It felt unreal, I bet.
It felt unreal. And then I got outside to Michael and I was like, that was kind of emotional.
Well, I think this also proves, too, that your name is CG.
It is.
Because I
my
think a lot of people are like, what's her real name?
Yes, this older gentleman was like, no, well, who do I look for on the ballot? And I said, CG England. And he was like, but what's your name? And I was like, CG
Well, there's
England.
been people that know that that I know you, and they said, is that just the name of her business? And that's a
Right.
nickname? I said, no, that is her birth certificate name. Not that I've seen your birth
It
certificate,
is.
but
It is. I can prove it. My dad's name starts with a C. My mom's name starts with a G. They named me CG.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I didn't love it until I was like grown because you don't want to be different. You know,
Yeah,
I
when you're
want to
growing
buy
up.
a keychain with my name on it.
Cool name, though. I mean,
now that
I
I'm
grew up with a
42.
dude named TJ, and he's cool. So what? I mean,
Yeah, but TJ was probably like Timothy James or something.
I don't know. It's still
Yeah.
TJ.
It's still TJ.
Yeah, so I don't, I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't, I think it's cool.
Thank you.
So, but I just think that's funny, though. I bet when people go in there, well, Lord, that is
Lord,
her real name.
That is her real name. They're looking for
believe
like
that.
Carol Jean or
Yeah.
something. Nope, TG.
Find the one with England at the end.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess that was something. I mean, I couldn't imagine it. It would take you back.
Yes, it did.
Well, so you knew you were running, you knew why you were running, but to actually go into that booth and to see your name being there, it felt very real then, didn't it?
And it's a big deal.
And official.
And official. And I feel like I've kind of just been, you know, going through the motions of campaigning, but then like, whoa, there it is.
And you get to vote for yourself.
Did you go out and do like the door knocking and talking to people? Did you go through all that process?
So we did door hangers. So it had like a QR code and all of my information and my picture and stuff, and we would just leave it on the door. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't like people knocking on my door. I'm just being honest. I got a dog. I got to get Styles. I don't know who you are. It's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
I can't open the door because
Styles
Styles
is her
will run
dog.
out. Styles is my dog.
Right.
And it's just a lot. So I just
Your mailers look good too.
the mailers.
Yeah.
Yes. But the door hanger let them know, hey, we've been here.
Yeah.
And we just didn't want to disturb you.
I'm with you on that. I haven't had anybody
That's
come knock on
nice.
my door. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I've had tons, but I'm
Really?
right in the city.
Well,
Yeah. And it's okay, but
I mean, I haven't been, they've not been a pain or anything like that.
Sure.
They've been very nice and very
Oh,
respectful.
of course, of
Yeah.
course. But I just didn't want to disturb. And I think it's because I have a dog. Like if you knock on my door, I'm like, oh, geez,
yeah.
here we go.
Right. The other question that we've been talking to a lot of people who are campaigning is about making sure you get your signs up.
You're going to tell CG that too.
Yeah.
We got to be fair.
Because let's be real.
Get them out of here.
It's been sign hell here.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah. And my supporters are like, you don't have enough signs out. And I'm like, they're everywhere.
They are.
You know?
They are.
Yeah.
But I think you do have. I mean, that's it's been like a sign war.
It's a
Whoever was in
lot.
the sign business.
Yeah,
they're
we should be
loaded
in the
right
sign
now. We should
business.
be in the sign business.
Maybe that's our next side hustle, Jason.
Yeah.
Side.
We'll just start making signs for politics.
Only every election year is when we'll do it.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Like a pop-up sign shop.
make a bunch of money every 4 years.
Yeah, there's
sign
enough
shop, I
room
like
here.
it.
Willow Window, let's
we
talk to
could do
John.
this. I bet John Norris would be in on that.
He's in.
When again back to the affordability thing and bringing those bigger jobs, does city council have a role in that?
I don't think so much in the recruitment part, and I think that's where it starts. Is we have to have the recruiting done to find them, to source them.
Does the city need to do anything to make it easier to recruit?
I think keep making Cookeville better.
Okay.
And then those larger corporations will come visit and say, hey, yeah, we want to be here.
Well, right. You're talking about infrastructure, which we're working on. It's going to take a little bit on that. But if you don't have that good infrastructure, the better companies are not going to want to be here.
They're not.
Well, then the amenities, but we're doing good on amenities. I don't see how anybody can come to Cookeville and think, well, y'all don't have this. I mean, there's very few things we don't have.
It's true. And so looks matter, right? So when people come in and they tour Cookeville, they are asking questions like, okay, let me rewind. Like 10 years ago, I was on a committee that would help recruit physicians to come into Cookeville Regional Hospital. I would meet with the wives and have coffee with them, take them to the local shops, show them the local schools. And they would always say, do you have a Target? Do you have a Trader Joe's? So we're getting a Target, right? So that's like crossing one thing off.
Right.
But it matters what the neighborhood looks like. So I think about 10 years ago, Cookeville's a different place. We have so many more amenities. We have so many more larger businesses and small businesses. We have so many more sidewalks and parks. And so I think we're headed in the right direction of making it look the way it needs to look.
Well, even in the last 10 years, I wouldn't even have dreamed that the west side would be as great as it is. Even the new parking, that's
great
so
when
much better.
when all that gets done.
Yeah. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. And that's going to be a big thing on City Council's plate.
Yes,
is
they just
finishing
approved the final design.
Mhm.
So we're moving forward with that.
It looks really, really cool. I had another
Mm-hmm.
question, but Sheila interrupted me, and I forgot what it was.
I didn't interrupt you. I
you
just
did.
jumped in and asked.
Yeah. I had a
That's
good-
how he does me,
I
too.
had a good question. Now I don't remember what it is.
You'll
I
think
can't
of
help it that you had a brain moment.
Well, it was about. I am personally, and as somebody's whose business is selling advertising,
Two small businesses.
two small businesses, I have a real concern for that. And so, and how many times have you heard? I hope you don't Murfreesboro our Cookeville.
A lot.
What I mean, it's like there is a extreme hatred for what's happened to Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
And I get it. It's packed. It's slammed. It didn't seem to plan right. Murfreesboro screwed the pooch a little bit.
There's just like strip malls everywhere and they're not cohesive. And if you try to find something, it's very confusing.
Yeah. But I mean, that seems to be a huge concern. I mean, nobody's against the progress, but it's about progress done right.
Yes, and where do we grow? And I think the city of Cookeville, John Ward has done an excellent job at mapping that out and mapping out that 2050 project, well, 2030, then 2050 project. And there's areas highlighted, and I may get the name wrong, but it's like an urban growth area, and it's shaded, and it's areas that we are looking to grow. So where do we grow matters, where Murfreesboro is just like bing, 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 all over the place.
Yeah, it's like they were throwing darts at the city map.
Yeah, it's
You can
not
put it
good.
there.
And then traffic is crazy.
And
Yeah.
traffic is
in
crazy.
Murfreesboro.
Yeah, I mean,
it's all of that.
I mean, I'm with them. I totally don't want that. I mean,
No.
it's not. It was not good growth.
No.
in Murfreesboro.
It just wasn't strategic, or it doesn't look like it was strategically thought out and planned. And we are doing that.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's great. It makes it a little slower, which I also think is good because we have to, like you said, we're playing catch up on some infrastructure.
Yeah.
So we can't just go because we don't have it yet.
Right.
We just don't have it yet. I mean, there's still places in the city that don't have city sewer.
Right.
That's nuts.
It is nuts.
And so we hadn't even got to that. And we're talking about houses that have been there since, forever. And so we haven't gotten to that yet. And so there's a lot that's got to get done. It's going to be a hard road. This next city council's got a lot of things to do and a lot of growth and a lot of progress to deal with, whether you want to or not. And that's the other thing too. Things are happening whether you want them to or not.
Yeah. So how do we deal with it? How
Yeah.
do we plan it? So because it is happening and there's no stopping it at this point.
Yeah, it's I do not. The city council this next round's going to be. It's going to be a lot of decisions that are going to affect us for the next 20 years.
Absolutely.
Is that something you think about when you're making
Absolutely. Yeah. Michael and I were talking about it, and he said, if you get elected, we should take a picture of you the day you get elected, and then in 4 years, like they do the president,
Yeah.
see how much you've aged and stressed. I'm like, thanks, Michael.
It's like, yeah, I'm for that.
Yeah.
How important do you think it is to be able to work with different walks of life?
So
keep an open mind.
Love walking with people that have different views and different opinions. I want that. I don't want a yes man.
Mm-hmm.
I need somebody to say, CG, I don't know, this could happen, or what if this happened? So since
Constructively, if people mean that, because everybody has the best interest of the city and the county.
But if we're all thinking the exact same way and have the exact same opinion, that's
boring.
dangerous. And it's not
dangerous and boring.
Yes.
That's
It's
true.
true.
Yeah, because if you got a bunch, if you're all the same in a bubble, and that bubble's wrong, then the whole thing's wrong.
Yes.
You got to have somebody around to say, hey, maybe not.
Maybe not, guys, because XYZ.
I always tell people I need a brake man. I can be all gas.
Mm-hmm.
I need somebody to every now and then reach over and press the brake.
Yes.
So I'm with you. I like different people. I always have.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Yes.
To learn about you don't have to ever agree with their perspective.
No.
I got pals that I never agree with, but I love them so much.
Yeah.
And but that's good, because then you do get to hear the other side of the story a little bit, and that it's informative whether you end up agreeing with them or not.
Yes. Someone asked me a question about, I'm not going to go into it, but about a hot topic. And I said, just because I believe that everyone deserves a fair chance doesn't mean that I'm endorsing everything.
Right.
Yes.
I believe in the Constitution. I believe in the First Amendment. And just because I think everybody deserves a shot doesn't mean that I'm stamping my approval on
Right.
everything.
Yeah.
So I think that's the same thing in planning. Like, we need to bring all these different opinions up and see pros and cons and what's best.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's how it's always been done. Why? I mean, that's the way the decisions have been made. Good decisions have been made for years and years.
For 250 years.
200.
Yeah. That's right, CG.
Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Tell Michael I said hello.
I will.
And you did watch the wrestling.
Yes, I did.
Okay, sure. All right.
So proud.
Sheila, who's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Sarah Kruska. She is the 15th District Executive Committee woman. She's running for that again. And Taylor Hill, All Good City Council.
All right, that's tomorrow here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Bye.